Hey there, folks in video land. It's your pal Lou Bortone, and I'm happy to share this cool new training with you called the Video Edge. We're going to talk about video content marketing and why it's so important in 2024. And it's also simpler than ever with some pretty cool AI tools. I'm going to jump right in and share my screen here so that I can show you this presentation and run through this with you. This is the Video Edge, a simple system for consistent, results-oriented videos to get you more impact, influence, and income. It's brought to you by my Video Consigliere program. That's the Done For You program where we 10 times your video output every month because we do one Zoom interview a month and we interview you and get all of your cool content and ideas on video. And then I professionally edit and produce 10 new videos a month from that. We also create your must have videos and we help develop your video marketing strategy with a customized ROI driven video marketing plan, along with a monthly video editorial calendar. So you know exactly what to schedule on your key social platform and video platforms. Okay, let's dive in here. Today, we're going to talk about leveraging the power of video in 2024. And we're going to cover what I call the new cacophony conundrum. I love that word, cacophony. Why you should adopt a video first philosophy. I'll tell you how my Vice video solution works. And we'll look at the loyalty lens video framework. All of these things are going to help you to do more video more easily than you ever thought possible. So as you probably know, a lot of folks call me the video godfather, and I've been doing this for a very long time. First, I spent 20 years in the TV business in Los Angeles, and I have been doing video marketing, online video, since about, wow, 2000 maybe? That's a long time. Along the way, I'm going to share with you a couple of testimonials because folks tell me that I don't toot my own horn enough and that I don't talk about my case studies and success stories. So I'll give you a quick quote from Nika Stewart, who says, Lou is the guy who taught me how to start my YouTube channel. Yes, the one that now has 246,000 subscribers and 295 million views. Any chance you can learn from this guy, you should grab. Thanks, Nika. And I'm so glad that you all are here for this. This is for folks who want to attract ideal clients who will gladly pay your best fees. Grow your reputation as a thought leader and industry authority. You're in the right place if you want to create partnerships with influential people in your industry, have a large following of people united around your message. You want to be invited to share your message on bigger platforms and stages, and you want to build meaningful relationships and make a true and lasting impact. If that sounds like you, you're in the right place. So do you ever get the feeling like it's getting harder and harder to get noticed and that maybe your marketing is falling on deaf ears? Do you feel like your message isn't breaking through? You know, you have a really great product or service, but maybe you're just not getting in front of the right people. And you may also feel, as I have in the past, that the old way of marketing is not working anymore. You've tried everything, but let's face it, email open rates are way down, social media reach has tanked, and maybe you're sick of trying to keep up with all the latest AI and social platforms. So if you look up in the dictionary, like I did, cacophony, it means a harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. What I call that is basically just too much noise. As one of my heroes, Marty Scorsese, says, our world is so glutted with useless information, images, sounds, all this sort of thing. It's a cacophony. It's like a madness. It definitely is noisy and chaotic out there. I call it the cacophony conundrum. It's like you're doing stand-up comedy and you don't know if the mic's on. You just hear crickets. Maybe you feel like you're getting lost in a sea of chaos and confusion. You're being bombarded with way too much information because we are exposed to over 10,000 advertising messages every single day. And as a result of that, your message is not being heard. It's just more digital noise. So we want to talk about building an engaged and responsive audience because that has become so damn difficult. And as I like to say, the bottom line of the cacophony is if nobody knows you, if nobody hears your message, nobody can buy from you. To get more clients, you need to get in front of the right people at the right time with the right message. A lot of that can be accomplished with content marketing, which is really your best weapon in the battle for attention. Now, you've probably heard a lot about content marketing. And the way I would describe it is the process of creating, publishing, and sharing content so that you can increase your impact, influence, and income. And that includes written content like good old blog posts, articles, emails. It includes audio content like podcasts. It includes social media content like photos and memes, anything shared on social media platforms. And it also includes video content, whether it's sales videos, explainer videos, live streams, YouTube videos, webinars, video demos, which I would argue is the most effective form of content marketing. Now, content marketing is great because it can boost your brand visibility and awareness. It can build brand loyalty. It increases audience engagement, establishes credibility and trust, and generate leads and drives traffic. It's basically anything that you are doing to reach people with your message so that you can work further with them. And speaker Andrew Davis says, content builds relationships. Relationships are built on trust, and trust drives revenue. Love that. My solution for that, adopt a video first philosophy. What does that mean? First, I'm going to tell you what Danielle says, my longtime friend and colleague, who says, Lou and I have known each other since 2007. I've been learning from his knowledge since the day I met him. I can honestly say my business would not be where it is today without him. Anyone on the fence about any of his programs, don't hesitate. You will learn and grow, guaranteed. Thanks, Danielle. Danielle is also a member of my Fast Forward program, which I'll tell you a little bit about later on. Why should you adopt a video first mentality? It's basically about leveraging the power of video marketing because video was oftentimes an afterthought or something that people thought, oh my gosh, I have to do it, but it's so inconvenient and it's so difficult and it's such a pain. But the pandemic changed all that and video really became must have marketing. So video first really represents a shift in marketing where video becomes the primary way to connect and engage in an oversaturated and hyper competitive market. And the good news is now video is more accessible than ever. HubSpot says video has the highest ROI of any media by far. Now, that's really not surprising because video is the best way we can connect and engage now. Video also rules the internet. It's the single most engaging tool that you have to connect with your audience. The best thing about video, in my opinion, is that it builds know, like, and trust faster than any other platform. And because of that, it accelerates the sales process and generates revenue for your business. I mentioned the pandemic a little while ago. Since the pandemic, 96% of consumers have increased their online video consumption. The other great thing about video is that viewers retain 95% of a message when they watch it in a video compared to just 10% when reading it in text. And 9 out of 10 viewers said that they wanted to see more videos from brands and businesses. So why not use the messaging format that your people prefer? Robert Weiss from Multivision Digital says that business decision makers love online video because it gives them the most amount of information in the shortest amount of time. And when asked about how people prefer to learn about products and services, the vast majority, 73%, say short form video, way more than written content or anything else. Another one of the really compelling reasons to use video is simply because brands who use video marketing drive revenue 49% faster than non video users, according to Wirebuzz. 90% of consumers say video helps them make buying decisions. And remember, this is not all about technology, it's really more about connection. Video really helps you to connect with your prospects, your clients, your promotional partners, your affiliates. I'll talk a little bit about video email later, but if you use video email, the open rates are upwards of 80%. I'll give you a few more stats before we move on because this stuff is important and compelling reasons to do video. Including a video on your landing page can increase conversion rates by up to 80%. This is a great one. Videos on social media generate 1,200% more shares than text and image content combined. Also, 92% of marketers worldwide say that video is the type of content with the best return on investment. All of these reasons are why I talk about a video first mentality. You should be doing video and have video be the first thing that you think of when you are talking about marketing or content marketing. Not to say you should abandon blog posts or written content or podcasts altogether, but video has got to be part of the conversation. As Mark Robertson says, online video is the Swiss Army knife of internet marketing. It really can be used all over the customer lifecycle, whether it's customer service, marketing, or even recruitment. Or as I like to say, you got to fish where the fish are. You have to determine where your audience is and meet them there. So if you take a quick look at this chart on the right and you look at the most effective video marketing channels, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. So again, YouTube, HubSpot says that video is the most popular and effective format for the fourth year in a row. Simply put, video is by far the most effective way to build trust and connection with strangers who are basically your prospective clients and partners. All right, we're going to move on to the next section, how my video advice solution works. And as you may have guessed, we're not talking about Miami Vice. We're talking about Vice as an acronym. But first, I want to mention what my pal Matthew says. He says, I've known Lou for as long as I've known anything about marketing online. He has always been the go-to guy for video marketing advice, period. Thank you, Matthew, all the way from Malta in the Mediterranean. So as you may have guessed, VICE is an acronym and it stands for Video, Interest, Connection, and Engagement. So obviously video, you got to start with video. The second phase is interest. Your video has to grab your viewer in the first few seconds. The next phase is connection. Your viewer has to see themselves in your message in order to connect. And finally, engagement, which is where the real magic happens. So it's really a simple formula. When you think of doing video, you want to think about interest, connection, and engagement. Video is an amazing tool to build real customer engagement and loyalty. Because video is more personal and engaging than other formats, it establishes an emotional connection. It also makes you and your brand relatable and approachable. You don't want to be generic. You don't want to be vanilla. You want people to really see you in the video. And video invites interaction and social sharing. I like to say that video provides the opportunity to engage at every step of the customer journey. And another quote from me, it's not enough to just do video. You need to do video intentionally and strategically. So when we talk about developing a winning video marketing strategy this year, think about understanding your business objectives, deciding what type of videos to use, determine how you're going to measure the success and the ROI of those videos, and finally choose the video platforms that you want to use. So you got to know your goals. You want to start with your business objectives and determine your video strategy based on your specific goals and objectives. When it comes to what type of video should you use, just think of the style of videos that will achieve your objectives. Do you want to do explainer videos, sales videos, testimonials? You notice I've been mixing in testimonials here and there in this presentation. Then think about what KPIs you should use to measure success. Now, I do want to caution you to be careful of vanity metrics, which are video views and likes. All very well and good, but they don't necessarily move the needle or represent real ROI at the end of the day. And finally, what video platforms do you use? Where will you share and distribute your videos, such as YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok? all of the above? So let's look at a few video best practices. And obviously, these change fairly quickly. This is, again, coming into 2024, the best practices for creating compelling videos. First of all, you want to keep it short. Short videos have fueled the rise and popularity of TikTok and Instagram Reels. Keep your videos as short and punchy as possible. Number two, you can repurpose existing content. And AI video software like Descript makes repurposing content very simple and very fast. You want to find your video sweet spot. Now, again, off camera videos can be just as effective as talking head videos. But again, you want to find the type of video that's going to work best for you and your personality. Number four, always include a call to action. It's really vital that your video has a very clear and compelling call to action. What do you want the viewer to do when they're done watching your video? And finally, don't forget about storytelling. You can use AI video software like Pictory.ai or Descript to craft a really powerful story. And as I mentioned, you don't even necessarily have to be in the video in that case. This is a cool stat I came across from Render Forest, which says which type of content gets the best engagement on social media. And the winner by a wide margin, once again, is video at 74%, way more than images, text, or anything else. Earlier, I mentioned your video sweet spot, and that's basically the intersection of your audience and your platform. Now, there are so many different ways to come at this, so many different variety of formats and platforms. It means that there's something for everyone when it comes to video, whether you want to do traditional on-camera videos, off-camera videos, live videos, webinars, short form videos, interviews, podcasts, on and on. There are several ways to come at this, which means you can find your sweet spot and what works best for you. What I would recommend is that you pick the top three platforms where your target market hangs out and focus 80% of your efforts on those key platforms. For me, I would say that they are YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. But for you, it could be Twitter or X or Instagram Reels or TikTok or any other number of places. Beyond those top three platforms, though, your format of choice, it's easier than ever to repurpose your videos and be everywhere. So if you've created videos for YouTube and Facebook, you can repurpose those same videos for Instagram Reels or TikTok. The other thing that I've said recently, and it's more true now than it's ever been, is, like it or not, your face on camera is your single most powerful marketing asset. So yes, you can absolutely do off-camera videos and have those type of videos in the mix, but you and your brand have to be front and center. Your face on camera is your single most powerful marketing asset. It's something that nobody else has, just you. Despite how powerful video is and how great the ROI is, 43% of businesses don't have a video strategy, which is crazy. But I think it's because they still see video as something that is difficult or time consuming to do. And I'm going to show you that's not necessarily the case. And the way I do that is through what I call the loyalty lens video framework. The loyalty lens is basically the way that I create videos in a very strategic and intentional way. Now, we know you're ready to grow. You already have your offer. Your clients love you, but you need to get in front of more people, not just at live events like Social Media Marketing World here on the left, but also online. Now, I know that's easier said than done because building an audience is harder than ever. And building a loyal and engaged audience is nearly impossible these days. However, when done right, video is the best way to connect with people, build loyalty, and grow revenue. And that's why I created the Loyalty Lens framework. Now, I want to tell you a lovely little story here about Quibi. Now, Quibi was a company in Los Angeles that was run by very smart people in LA. And it was going to be the next big thing. It was going to be the next Amazon. It was going to be the next Netflix. Now, what happened with Quibi is that most people assume marketing is about reaching as many people as possible. So, what happened to pets.com a long time ago was they paid $1 million for one Super Bowl ad and then went out of business. The more recent example of that is Quibi, who dropped a cool $5.6 million on one 30-second ad to reach over 200 million people on the Super Bowl. And then they went belly up. Now, here's the problem. It's not about reach, it's about connection. True marketing success lies in forging genuine connections with your audience and building a bond that keeps them coming back for more. It's not just a numbers game, it's a connection game. So, when it comes to creating loyalty and building connections, there are three key elements to focus on. First, you have to grab your audience's attention with topics that resonate with them and let them know they're in the right place. It's about piquing their interest and leaving them hungry for more. Then you got to dive deep into creating that connection with your perfect match people, those individuals who are primed and ready to engage with your brand. So we do carefully crafted messaging and strategic interactions to foster a sense of camaraderie. And finally, we guide them towards your products and programs, making offers at precisely the right moments. Now, it's not about persuading them to buy. It's about making the decision to hire you the obvious next step. We want them to see the value you bring and the transformation you offer. So there are three paths to video success, or three ways that I do this. One is through the Video Consigliere program, which is my top tier white glove done for you video service. Another is through a loyalty lens audit, which is a 360-degree assessment of your digital presence with a 90-day plan. And finally, which is the perfect place to start, is Fast Forward Group Coaching, which is my ongoing small group mastermind training and coaching program. Today, I want to focus on the Fast Forward program. This Fast Forward program is best for you if you're interested in using video marketing as a way to have more visibility and awareness. You want to do more video, but you need some direction, support, and accountability. Maybe you're a lifelong learner like me, and you want to stay on top of marketing tools and trends. Fast Forward is also a good fit if you want to leverage video and AI in the simplest and most affordable way possible. You're excited about video opportunities, but maybe you're not quite ready for the big Video Consigliere program. Or maybe you're a former client or student looking for the best way to continue working with me and get all access to all my courses, challenges, and trainings throughout the entire year. So, with the Fast Forward program, you get private one on one coaching 4 times a year. We meet once per quarter for strategy sessions. So, this is an excellent and affordable way to have direct access to me one on one. In addition, you get access to every single one of the courses I teach all year long. You get twice monthly group sessions, such as Lose Labs trainings that I do every month and Q&A calls that we do every month. You also get all kinds of really cool video tools and templates and cheat sheets and checklists. And we've added a new video practice space, which is a safe space to get feedback on your videos. Again, the reason this is different and even more powerful this year is because I have added the 4 private one on one coaching opportunities with me, which by itself would be pretty good. But you also get access to all my courses, all the group sessions, all the resources, all the trainings, the whole enchilada. So inside Fast Forward, you'll see we've got a section where we've got the replays, the tutorials, video sprints, resources. In addition, you have access to each and every one of the courses that I do throughout the year. That means you get into the Descript class, you get into the Video Marketing Masterclass, you get into the 31 Flavors of Video Challenge. So you have access to this stuff 24/7, 365, so that you can do it at your convenience, or you can join us as we do the classes live, including new courses that I'll do throughout 2024. If you want to find out more about this, you can visit loubortone.com/fast 2024. Now, the great thing about Fast Forward is it's going to help you to get more videos done more quickly and consistently It's going to help you increase your on-camera presence and your on-camera confidence. It will help to get you out and keep you out of video overwhelm. You will enjoy the lovely I see you everywhere effect. You'll be able to build know, like, and trust with video and stay top of mind with your prospects and customers and never get stuck on tech again. One of the ways Fast Forward works is if you have a tech issue, you can bring it to the Q&A call, or you can even email me. And I've been known to create Loom videos to show you exactly what the issue is and how to get you out of that tech mess. We also have something called Descript 911, where I help you with Descript.com, which is my editing platform of choice that I teach several times throughout the year. So it really gets you all kinds of cool access to me. And you can find out about the Fast Forward program at lubortone.com/fast 2024. Of course, you can also explore the Loyalty Lens audit or video concierge, or you can book a free consult with me at lubortone.com/talk. I would encourage you to check out the Fast Forward program ASAP, because right now it's 50% off through the end of January. So if you join by January 31st, it will be $997 a year instead of $1997 a year. You can pay quarterly if you wish, but again, $997 a year comes out to about $83 a month, which is a steal to get access to me, access to all my courses, access to the Luz Labs and Q&A calls and our mastermind group. So it's a really good deal. And I only open it up once a year in January. I keep it small by design, about 25 folks, so that everybody gets attention. You don't get lost in the shuffle. You don't get passed off to an assistant or a coach. You get me whenever you need it. So just imagine what your business will look like when we're able to quickly establish your presence as a thought leader so you can be seen as the go-to expert in your industry. There is nothing sadder than being the best kept secret in your niche. You want to be the worst kept secret in your niche. You want to be the go-to expert in your niche. I'll help you use video to create lasting friendships with referral partners, build trust quickly with your ideal prospects, attract more leads, and establish you as a thought leader in your industry without you needing to create loads of content or spending hours or days in front of a camera. That's what Fast Forward is all about. That's what Video Concierge is all about. That's what Loyalty Lens is all about. So I would encourage you to check out Fast Forward as the first step and the easiest step and the no-brainer step at lubortone.com/fast 2024. But speaking of fast, you have to act fast, because the program is only open in January and it is 50% off through January 31st only. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me, or you can go to lubortone.com/talk, or go to, as I mentioned, lubortone.com/fast 2024. You will also see below here, we have this lovely little Fast Forward banner at the bottom. So again, check it out, lubortone.com/fast 2024. The best way to stay on top of video, to get access to me and our group anytime, and to get coaching 4 times a year, one-on-one, with strategy sessions with me. I hope you'll check it out. I'd love to have you be a part of it, and dive in and check it out before the end of January, and we'll see you inside.